Hi, my name is Karent. I'm a creativity motivator. Jeff and I got married in 2001. I worked in the radio business before we got married. So I was on air as a broadcaster. I did a little bit of everything, such as news, DJing, sports, casting, so I did a lot behind the scenes and on air, and it was fun. But then in 2002, I got recruited by Apple at one of their retail stores to be a Mac specialist, which meant selling the Apple computers, and also working in their theaters when they had theaters, teaching the classes. And when they released new software, I would run those programs. I ended up collapsing my left lung. Went to see a local thoracic surgeon. He went to insert chest tubes to inflate my lung, and that's where he found a tumor. So he sent me to Boston at Brigham and Women's Hospital, where really the only surgeon at the time that was familiar with the stuff was the late Dr. David J. Sugarbaker. God rest his soul. I miss him so much. But he did a scope of my right lung, and that's when I found out I had it on both lungs. I was 29 years old at the time. 29. I had no idea where I got this. I do know it was caused by asbestos. My whole family got checked out. I have two older brothers. They didn't have it, but I had it. And I gotta tell you, being diagnosed was like, what the heck? Here, Jeff and I are married. We wanted to have a family, and now that's been basically thrown out the window. And my dream job at Apple was going to be put on hold because I grew up playing a lot of sports. I had two older brothers I was very competitive with. Always had to be the best. So we were playing sports, and I learned by playing sports a lot about life through playing sports. Teamwork. You learn that, okay, you know what, you take it one play at a time, and you adjust your gameplay through as the game goes on. You're losing, you do a different play. You're winning, you do that. So one play at a time. And that's what Dr. Sugarbaker did. One play at a time.
Prevention is the cure. So while imports and use continue, what is your message for Congress about asbestos?
Ban asbestos, because it is toxic, it is deadly, it is killing people. It's in buildings, old buildings, and it's still coming into this country.
Jeff, what is your message to Congress as you sit beside Karen?
There is no safe level of asbestos exposure, period. Don't give up. This will be a reality. We will chip away at this, and we will get it banned.
What do you want doctors and researchers to learn from your medical journey? This is a time you can help be their teacher.
Well, what I want doctors to learn is that, to keep studying, to keep researching a cure for this disease, because to me, it is the silent killer. I wouldn't have known I had this if I didn't get pneumonia in 2004. Plain and simple. And I've talked to countless patients after I went through my treatment, and they were misdiagnosed. They came from all over the world to see Dr. Sugarbaker. All over the world, because he was the one that could treat them and give them hope. I mean, after I was in remission, I used to go into the ICU and speak to these patients and give them hope any hope I could give them. Say, you know what, it's okay. You know, you're in the best place. So this is a vision board that I created, and I titled it Through the Lens, Capturing the Joy of Two Buddies, Bella and Holly, because they bring so much joy into our lives.
I love that.
When you create, you feel alive. So try to create something special, a joy, a picture, laughter with a family member. You know, and also my second motto is, if you knew you couldn't play tomorrow, how hard would you play today?